There are 9 MrBeast crew members who have either been publicly fired or have disappeared without explanation, and we're going to talk about all of them. Beginning with Matt Turner, who had one of the more controversial endings to his time working with MrBeast. Matt Turner was initially hired as an editor for MrBeast back in 2018, yet only 5 months after getting hired, Matt would upload a video to his personal channel titled "Why I Quit Working for MrBeast," in which he'd explained that he was no longer on the team. Matt would then go on to praise MrBeast, talking about how much he enjoyed the job. This was a dream job for so long. Going to work was a blast each and every day. MrBeast paid for my rent every month when I lived in North Carolina. Me and MrBeast, I still consider friends. Never got in any fights. No one did anything wrong in this situation. If you're watching this, MrBeast, love you, bro. Approximately 1 year and 2 months. Matt Turner would take to Twitter stating the following: "I'm not going to make a video about my time editing for MrBeast, but I will say that it was the most mentally draining time of my life. I was yelled at, bullied, and called replaceable by MrBeast every day. Being in tears and having mental breakdowns day after day is difficult, and after a while it became too much. After every editing mistake I made, I was made to feel like an absolute idiot." So that's a summary of every day on the team. That's what it was like to work for MrBeast, and that is why I don't work there. Now, while Matt might have thought that his MrBeast call-out would command a bunch of respect and sympathy, the opposite of this happened, and everyone instead began to stick up for MrBeast. I think people are jumping to conclusions with this MrBeast staff. If this editor really was harassed like that, wouldn't he have woke up sooner? He's one of the most famous YouTubers, so it would have been easy to start accusing him. I think the bullying is just over-exaggerated. I've known MrBeast for over 3 years now, and I was helping him with graphics for his channel. I don't even have one experience of him being mean or disgruntled to me in any way. He was always very kind and very nice, which was once again echoed by Keemstar. I talked to one of his, and he seemed like he loved working for him. And MrBeast seemed like a really cool, genuine guy. Things became even worse for Matt after MrBeast had a phone call with K-Star. And what MrBeast told me is basically like when they fired him or whatever, they gave him $10,000. And they got him a job at Sword. And shortly thereafter, Matt deleted the tweets and was even brave enough to claim that his Twitter had been hacked despite basically being laughed off the internet. Matt Turner continues to upload van life videos, one of which including a pretty weak apology to MrBeast. If anyone was offended by me saying that wasn't the best experience, well then I do apologize, with the whole ordeal being summarized by YouTuber PrisonMate. Luke, what did you gain from it? Really a little bit of clout from the beginning. You destroyed any chance of you having an actual YouTube career, and all of those views went away immediately. And now you're just forever tenured with the fact that you're just the guy that lied about MrBeast. However, Matt Turner wasn't the only person to MrBeast is always the most beneficial path. Jacob being on the MrBeast channel for the first time back in June 2018, as Jimmy required a strong character to include within the videos. "Can you dip this in the water tank for me? It's like, it's really happy, but you're like a big boy." At this point in time, the content was often quite physical, and therefore having Jake as a member of the team worked out perfectly. Early 2020, the content became less focused on physical challenges, and as a result, Jake began to appear in fewer and fewer videos. It be seen one last time in $60,000 Extreme Hide and Seek Challenge, which was followed by a comment to Jake's TikTok 2 months later asking, "Are you still working with MrBeast?" To which he'd respond, "Lol, nah, they fired me." 9 days later, Jake would clarify this comment by uploading a now incredibly viral video titled "Why I Left MrBeast," in which he'd explained why he had been let go. And it came down to my piece, before discussing how he wanted to leave anyway, so he could pursue content creation under his own name. It was a mutual leaving. I'd already told him multiple times. You know what I wanted to do was kind of be my own boss, do my own thing. Me and Jimmy did not have any type of falling out, you know, so everything's cool. Mr. Beast still love you, bro. Basically, he got tired of being an employee. He wanted to start his own brand, be his own boss, do his own thing, which is respectable. He didn't want to be just that guy on every Mr. Beast video. Good luck to you. However, Jake the Viking wasn't the only person who eventually ran out of utility on the Mr. Beast team. For example, whatever happened to Ty, he was picked up on the side of the road for his first appearance in the world's bowl of cereal video. You wanna come sit in a pool of cereal for 10K, and with comments such as, Ty is such a cool guy, he needs to be more challenges. He was able to return to the channel. And then this is Ty. Hello from the cereal videos. You guys really liked him, so Will brought him back, appearing in a total of 7 different videos before he'd also disappear. Considering Ty was picked up at random on the side of the street, he was never an official member of the MrBeast crew. Yet, according to the wiki, Ty still works for MrBeast, but works mostly behind the scenes. Tyler Conlon was another MrBeast member who disappeared from the videos without any explanation, and his disappearance is probably the most mysterious of them all. Tyler became the second MrBeast crew member after featuring on the channel for the first time in February 2016 when MrBeast had only 18,000 subscribers from here. Tyler was featured in videos such as We Are Better Than Do Perfect, which was followed by Tyler helping out. Brother, yet Tyler's final obvious appearance on the MrBeast channel was in I Opened a Restaurant That Paid You to Eat at It, where Jimmy jokingly fired him. Get outta here. He suggested we charge money for the food. God, get outta here. Go. I don't ever want to hear you guys talk about charging again. Well, this was obviously just a meme for the video. It actually would become Tyler's final official appearance on the MrBeast channel. And when you combine this information, Instagram on which he's often still seen with the crew, it's clear that Tyler hasn't been fired, but is rather working from behind the scenes. Garrett eventually met a similar fate. He was first introduced to the channel back in May 2018 after the team cut his car in half, and from that point onwards, he was a semi-regular in the MrBeast videos. In mid-2020. Garrett abandoned the channel to help out MrBeast's brother. However, as Mr. Bro began to upload fewer and fewer videos, Garrett also began to disappear from the internet. According to a reply on his Instagram, Garrett helps with social media stuff now, although he hasn't uploaded a TikTok or Instagram photo with the MrBeast crew in over 2 years and claims to be studying at the University of Alabama, which is over 2 states away from the MrBeast headquarters in North Carolina. Perhaps Garrett is still working with the crew from a distance. However, it does seem as though their relationship simply ran its course and eventually fizzled out. Now, like all, this video has also come to its end, but not the journey. Watch more of our videos to gain knowledge, and we'll keep you entertained at the same time.